Let's schedule the Instagram things. Hey ya hey ya 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 ya hey hey ya hey me ya ya me ya ya hey ya ya hey ya me hey hey ya ya hey ya ya ha oh me ya ya hey hey yo hey hey ya ya hey ya ya hey yo ha hey ya ya hey ya
These are the four areas of my coaching. We figure out your sense of direction in life, your purpose, where the sense of direction is leading you towards, how to actually make this real, what you're dedicating your life to, or you have one problem, some self-sabotage thing, some
hey ya oh me ya hey ya oh me ya we me ya we me ya oh
leading you towards how to
Finding your sense of direction in life is very important. But oftentimes we don't feel it is clear enough yet in order to start. That's why I would like to make the distinction between ultimate clarity and directional clarity. And directional. It is sufficient enough for us to be directionally clear of where we want to go and then employ faith to trust that the path will appear as you take steps. Period. No. This is good enough, this is good enough, this is good enough, I am good enough, yahoo. Hey, hey, yaho, me, yaho, me, yaho, me, yaho, hey, yaho, hey, ya, 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 yaho, 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 me, yaho, me, yaho, hey, ya, yaho, me, yaho.
We all have heard about addictions, about hard drug addictions, but what about those daily, in everyday life occurring dependencies that we all have? And by the way, there can be the dependency towards cigarettes, towards alcohol, towards another person, or towards certain feelings that are deeply ingrained in our nervous system. And the question that we need to ask ourselves is, okay, what happens if I don't have that? What happens to me emotionally if I don't have these things that I use to fill myself in a certain way? Addiction. We all have heard about addictions, about hard drug addictions. About hard drug addictions. But what about daily, in everyday life occurring dependencies that we all have? And by the way, there can be the dependency towards cigarettes, towards alcohol, towards another person, or towards certain feelings that are deeply ingrained in our nervous system. And the question that we need to ask ourselves is, okay, what happens if I don't have that?
Most people understand that addictions are real. Period. Most people understand that you can get addicted to substances. Period. But it is a little bit harder to grasp that we can also get addicted to feelings, emotions, habits that reward us, and people, period. The question becomes, what happens if we don't have these things, period? That leads us to the discovery of the emotional payoff that these dependencies provide for us.
Addiction. We all have heard about addictions, about hard drug addictions, but what about those daily? What about those daily, in everyday life occurring dependencies that we all have? And by the way, there can be the dependency towards cigarettes, towards alcohol, towards another person, or towards certain feelings that are deeply ingrained in our nervous system. And the question that we need to ask ourselves is, okay, what happens if I don't have that? What happens to me emotionally if I don't have these things that I use to fill myself in a certain way? Addiction. We all have heard about addictions, about hard drug addictions, but what about those daily, in everyday life occurring dependencies that we all have? And by the way, there can be the dependency towards cigarettes, towards alcohol, towards another person, or towards certain feelings that are
Hey, ja, ja, I'm making my content, ja, hey. Es ist so leicht, es ist so leicht, es ist so leicht, ja, es ist so leicht, so leicht, so leicht, ja, hey, ja, hey, ja, ja, oh, ja, 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 oh. Hey ya hoy, me ya hoy, me ya, hey ya, ya home. Hey ya hoy, ya, hey ya home. Hey ya home, hey ya ya, 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 ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Yeah, yeah, hey ya, hey ya, 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 hey ya, hey ya, me ya, 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 hey ya, hey ya, 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 hey ya, ya, him. Hey ya ya me ya 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 wim. Hey ya me ya me ya Hey ya 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 me ya me ya me ya Hey ya 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 ya. Hey ya 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 ya. Oh me ya 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 in. Hey ya 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 ya. Oh me ya ya in. Hey ya ya oh me ya ya oh me ya hey hey ya oh me ya ya oh. Hey ya home, ya ya home, ya ya home, ya hey, hey ya home, digital hostel, ya home, hostel, ya hey ya the life of your dreams, ya hey ya home, ya ya. So we're going to be pulling this from Pinecone, Yahweh, 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 hey yo, Yahweh. And then retrieving the information of the person and sending an email, Yahweh. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, 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 hey. Oh, hey. Hey, ya, oh, him. Hey, ya, ya, hey, ya, ya, home. Hey, oh, hey. Now we're resting 15 minutes and then we are going right into that, right into that, right into that. Yahoo, ya, ya, him, yahoo, ya, yom. It's easy, es ist leicht. Das easy, es ist leicht. Yahoo, 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 yahoo. Hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, hey 5,000 points. Good, awesome. Now we rest for a little bit and then we keep